Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Walker. Today's topic is problem solving using multiplication problems up to 1 by 3 digits. By the end of this video, you'll be able to solve some practical, real life, sometimes we call them word problems that involve multiplication. Just some tips. It's always good to have some paper to work with. You may need to read it more than one time, sometimes even 2 or 3 times. There's nothing wrong with that. Try to relax, have fun. I always think math problem solving is fun. It's just like a challenge. There are 365 days in one year. How many days are there in 3 years? Okay, so let's see. 365 days in one year. Okay, that makes sense. And then it says, how many days are there? 3. Now I notice that that's not a number like in standard form. That's in word form, but what I'm seeing here is 365 times 3. So my first step is to write it out. And for this problem, I'm going to use an expanded form strategy where we just multiply our different place values and add. So I'm going to write these in expanded form, 300 plus 60 plus 5 ones. And then I'm going to multiply each of these by the 3. Nothing wrong with using multiplication chart for these. The focus really today is just that you have strategies for the word. And again, continue to memorize your facts. 5 times 3 is 15. 6 times 3 is 18. And count your 0, 1, and write your 0, 1, 0. 3 times 3, 9. Count your zeros, 1, 2, and that comes out to 900. Now we're going to add. $900 is 180 plus 15. 0 in the ones plus 0 plus 5. 5 in our tens. 8 plus 1, 9. And in our tens, 9 plus 1 would be 10. So the answer would be 1,095. So how many days are in 3 years? No. No, here we are. 1,095 at the bottom here. Yep. Okay. Pencils come in packs of 10. It takes 400 packs. Okay, so 400 packs of pencils to fill a box. How many pencils are in one box? Okay, so see, pencils come in packs of 10. It's probably important. And it takes 400 packs to make or fill up a box. And we want to know how many are in one box. Okay, all right. So it looks to me like we're looking at 400 times 10. And the strategy here is that we're multiplying hundreds and tens with a lot of zeros. So this is where we're going to use the 3 steps of multiplying our solids, counting to zeros, and writing the zeros. So 4 times 1 is 4. And I'm going to count my zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros, and write 1, 2, 3. So our answer would be, in a pack, there would be 4,000 pencils. So, wow. So 4,000 pencils in one box, that'd be for a whole school. That'd last a long time. Mr. Smith drives 786 miles per day. Wow. In his truck. That's a lot of miles. He drives his truck Monday through Fridays. About how many miles does Mr. Smith drive each week? Okay. So let's see. Mr. Smith drives 786 miles each day or per day in his truck. He says he drives his truck Monday through Friday. Now I notice that says through, not just Monday and Friday. Well, Monday through Friday, as far as I can tell, that would be, M for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that is really a total of 5 days. So we're looking at 786 times 5. I can't help but noticing on our answers, I'm seeing a lot of answers that have zeros, 700, 800, 4,000, 7,860. Anytime you see a lot of zeros, it probably going to be an estimating, not always, but a lot of times estimating or rounding. So let's see, he drives his truck Monday through Friday, 786, about. There we go. Usually when you see the word about in a math problem, it usually means that this is going to be a rounding problem, an estimating problem. So our strategy here is that we are going to round our 786. We're not going to round our single digit, but we're going to round this. Remember, our strategy for rounding is underline, the highest place value, box. The circle in my strategy stands for that. See that 78? We're going to round that. I'm just going to show you that on a chart. 78 rounds to 80. I'm going to write that over here. And then our last step is, remember, there are rules for left and right. By that, we mean to the left of the box or to the right. There's no digits here, so there's nothing to worry about, but there is a 6. The rule is we turn that into a 0. And now we are going to multiply the 5. I can go 8 times 5 is 40. And I've got some zeros here, 1, 2, and I write 1, 2. So my total, about how many miles did Mr. Smith drive each week? 4,000 miles. So let's see. No, it's not going to be. There we go. See? 4,000 miles and not that one there. So that was an estimating or a rounding problem. Ben, Sam, Caleb, Faith, and Natalie all want to go to the Great Adventure Amusement Park. Each ticket cost $59. Wow, $59? Wow. How much money do they need in all? All right, so I've got the 59 here. I need to figure out how many. So let's see. I don't really see another number, but I do see the names Ben. That's Sam is the second person, right? Caleb is the third person. Faith is a fourth person. So really what I'm seeing, even though it doesn't show a number, I'm seeing that there are 5 people here. So I'm looking at $59 times 5. I don't see where it says about or close to, so this would be an exact. So I'm going to use a traditional strategy for this. I'm going to start with my 9 times 5 in the ones place value. 9 times 5 is 45. I regroup the 4. And then 5 times 5 is 25. But we remember that I need to add that to the regrouped 4. And if I go 25 and count 4 more, right? 25, 26, 27, 28, 20, that's 29, which I'm just going to write down here. So it looks to me like they need $295. Nope, nope, right here, $295. And finally, our last problem for today. Greg has $200 to buy new shirts for school. He wants to buy some shirts that cost $29 each. Greg needs 6 new shirts. Does he have enough money? So I noticed that this is a yes or no, but I still think we're going to have to do some calculations, okay? So does he have enough money to buy the shirt? Okay. Well, it says that Greg has $200. And I noticed there's a price here. It says he wants to buy some shirts that cost 29. Now, am I going to times 200 times 29? I don't think so because it says, does he have enough money to buy shirts? That was really how much money he started with. Remember, it says to buy new shirts. Here it is, 6. It says Greg needs 6. That's in word form. But I know that obviously that's in standard form, that's 6. And look at the question. Does he have enough money to buy 6 new shirts? Well, each shirt is $29. So it would be 29 times 6. This is an example, by the way, of a multiple step. Let's use a traditional strategy to solve our multiplication. And then we're just going to compare that product with our 200. So 29. I'm going to multiply that. This time we said by 6. Remember, we're going to start with our ones, 9 times 6. And again, you could use your multiplication chart, but I know that that's 54, which I'm going to regroup. 50, and here's the 4. And then 2 times 6 is 12, but I have to add the regrouped 5. If I use a pin dot strategy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could say 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So now I have 6 shirts would cost $174. But remember, that's not what we're figuring here. We need to know, does he have enough money to buy 6 new shirts? Well, we know that it's going to be 174. I'm going to rewrite that down here. That's what the shirts cost. And up here, it says that he had $200. So I'm going to write that over here, I believe. So what we're looking at is that we have $200 written here on the left side of the page and 174, and we are going to compare. Remember, the compare means we place 2 numbers side by side, and we're looking for either greater than, less than, or equal. Well, they're definitely not equal. Would you agree? In fact, they're both 3 digits, so the 2 in the hundreds is greater. So remember, we taught this lesson a long time ago. So 200 is greater. In other words, yes, he has money left over. Now, I didn't talk about taxes, but for this problem, the answer to the question is yes. All right. So again, everybody, today's lesson was on a handful of problem solving, real life or practical real life, or some people call them word problems. And again, it's always good to have some paper. You may need to read it a few times. There's nothing wrong with that. That's completely normal. just try to relax and even have fun. That's what I enjoy about math is the problem solving. It's just the challenge of it. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.